Okay, so let me just, yeah, hopefully it's recording now, but the only thing is it recording on my computer or in the cloud? Okay, no worries, Camilla. Okay, I'm recording, so you'll be able to see this afterwards. Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, the last couple of years I've been doing this. I love playing with words. I enjoy writing words. I enjoy messing about with them, and so it just seemed like a great thing to do, to have this kind of focus for the year and decide where to put my attention. So as I said there a couple of years ago, my word was faith. There was a lot of taking things on faith, and it was perfect for me because I was playing in a musical which was all about Jesus. So every night we got the same message, and there was a lot of faith and a lot of and it was fabulous. And that was also when I was deciding, right, what am I doing with my coaching business, with the EFT and everything. And so a lot of taking that on faith. And then last year, I could not bring myself to go to one word. And so I had ease and joy, magic and miracles. So if you've ever got an email from me, that's what I put at the bottom. And they've served me very well this year. And it's especially, I'll just show you my, if you see up there, messy, a bit messy, but there we go. It's up there, ease and joy, magic and miracles. So I do glance at it quite often, especially when I'm striving too much or when I need some extra kind of magical help. Those words have been really accompanying me all the way through. So let's start. We'll do some group meditation. Oh, before we do that, no, that's the starter, and then I'll get you putting things in the chat. Does everyone know how to access the chat box? We will be using it because, yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest way to do it today. All right, but let's just start, if it feels okay, just to close your eyes. All right. Okay, just take a deep breath in, maybe the biggest breath you've taken all day, and let it go. And just feeling your feet on the floor. Just allow yourself to feel where you're touching your chair or wherever you're sitting, allowing yourself to feel centered and grounded, right here, right now, as present as possible, so you get maximum benefit from this hour together. And I just want you to feel everybody else that's on the call, and just to imagine reaching out to them with your awareness and just touching all those people. And just in your mind, just say hello, because you're not here alone. And just feel yourself reaching out to anyone who maybe has listened to this afterwards, who either are getting here a little bit late or on the replay. So just include them in the group energy, saying hello, giving them a little wave. And just feel yourself receiving all those hellos from everybody else. Just know that you are an important part of this group energy. And I just want you to put everything that you've learnt from 2020 into a bubble in the middle of the group. So all the good stuff, all the ways you've learnt about yourself, about the world, the ways you've coped, the great things that have happened to you, the changes, and the way you have managed, maybe not always as gracefully as you would have liked, but you have, and here you are. So just celebrating yourself and putting all that learning into this bubble in the group. And just release right now any stress, any tension that you may be feeling. Just allow it to drop down through your body, through your legs, past your knees, down into the ground. Just releasing any stress. Just set your intention in your mind for this session right now. What do you want to get out of this? How you want to feel by the end of it. Okay, so just one more time, sending out a hello to everyone in the group. Just know you're in the right place at the right time. Okay, good. And when you're ready, just remember your breath again. And when it feels right, just open your eyes. And welcome to Word of the Year. So first of all, I want to ask you, and maybe you can pop this in the chat, did you have a word for last year or words? Okay. And if you didn't, if this is a whole new concept, that's great as well. Did anyone, or was it just me? Because I commandeered them all. Just pop them in the chat. No. Okay. Action. Yeah, like it. And you certainly took action, Janet. Vision. Now I'm going to write a few down because I've thought of about 500, but there's always more, aren't there? Elevate. Love it, Tina. Love it, love it, love it. Trust. Yeah. Yeah. Davey, yours was trust too, wasn't it? Sometimes I have words of the week. Yeah, nice. Okay. And up your nose. That's great. Okay. Fine. Did I miss any? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we've got a few in there. And no doesn't count, by the way. All right, so but we're going to get a whole bunch more. All right, now I want you to think back on 2020. This is where we're going to do a little bit of tapping. All right, and again, maybe it helps to have your eyes closed, maybe not. I want you just to think about 2020 and just think, what was the, we're going to go negative. So what was the hardest thing for you about 2020? And maybe just, thinking about emotions, thinking about events, circumstances. What was really challenging for you? What was difficult? Maybe in your own life, maybe seeing the world. And just, again, you can open your eyes. Maybe just write down, if anything came to mind, write it down on your piece of paper. And I wonder what's the easiest going to be here. I think maybe the easiest is in the chat box, and we're going to do some chat box tapping. I think I might have just invented that. So, because if I'm seeing the chat box, I can tap and read what you're writing. So once you've got something, if you don't mind sharing it, if it's very personal, don't worry, you can just keep it to yourself, but just pop a couple of words in the chat box. This will be great. And then we're going to add them in the tapping round. I'm going to just scribble these things down. All right, so. All right, couple, yeah. Okay, I'm just scribbling things down and then we'll start tapping. Standing up for myself. Yeah, that's the growth part, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Right, nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, let me get limitations. Yeah, limitations. Great. Yeah. Imposter syndrome. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, isn't it? Yeah. Mm. Yes. Yes, this. Mm-hmm. Caring for friends. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Disease. Yeah. Okay. Time to tap, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay, I'm going to start and I will try and throw them in. Oh, wow, you had fires as well. Let me just check. Insecurity, isolation, lack of empathy from the state of the world, insecurity and uncertainty. Finding my voice, isolation from friends. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do a bit of tapping. Now, would anyone be willing to or like to be my echo voice? That's the usual question. Camilla? Brilliant. Let's go for it. So if you, and right, everyone here has tapped with me, I think, or knows how to tap. And so, Chandra, you tap, don't you? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, does anyone not? Oh, good. Well, no, we don't. And Tony's here, great. Okay, so just if I say something which is not your issue, don't worry, you will not take it on. Okay, we're clearing as we go. So, and I will throw in as much of this. Forgive me if I don't get to your words there. Set the intention that what you need to clear gets cleared. Okay. Let me just take one tiny view of what time. Okay, we're doing well. Time. Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, Camilla, you with me? All right.
Yes, you can hear me?
I can. That's brilliant. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Even though 2020 has been quite a year,
Even though 2020 has been quite a year,
I love and accept myself completely.
I love and accept myself completely.
Even though 2020 has been one heck of a year.
Even though 2020 has been one heck of a year,
I love and honor myself completely.
I love and honor myself completely.
If you can put your sound up a tiny bit, Camilla, that'd be helpful. It's quite quiet, but you're doing great. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
It's better?
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Even though 2020 has been quite unforgettable.
Even though 2020 has been quite unforgettable.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, honor, and accept myself.
love, honor, and accept myself.
Okay, let's go around the, no, you know what? I want to do a bit more, even though it's been quite a year.
Even though it's been quite a year.
And it's stirred up all kinds of things in me.
And it stirred up all kinds of things in me.
All kinds of emotions.
All kinds of emotions.
I've been challenged in so many different ways.
I've been challenged in so many different ways.
And so has the rest of humanity.
And so has the rest of humanity.
And even though 2020 has been one hell of a year,
even though 2020 has been one hell of a year,
I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself.
Love, honor, and accept myself.
All right, okay. Everything that's gone on in 2020.
Everything that's gone on in 2020.
This time a year ago,
This time a year ago,
I had no idea what was coming.
I had no idea what was coming.
Mhm. All the challenges we were all going to face,
All the challenges we were all going to face.
all the threats
All the threats
to our safety,
to our safety,
to our health,
to our health,
to our wealth,
to our wealth,
to our well-being,
to our well-being,
and to the people that we love.
and to the people that we love.
And so many people have suffered this year.
And so many people have suffered this year.
People have lost people they love.
People have lost people they love.
Maybe I have.
Maybe I have.
There's been so much sadness this year.
There's been so much sadness this year.
And so much fear.
And so much fear.
All the fear.
All the fear.
All the worry and concern.
All the worry and concern.
Worrying about people we love.
Worrying about people we love.
Let me just check. Are we Tony, could you maybe mute yourself? That's okay. Thanks. Thank you. All right. All this fear that I've been through.
All this fear that I've been through.
And that everybody's been through.
And that everybody's been through.
And all the division.
And all the division.
When something like this happens.
When something like this happens.
People are looking for fingers to point.
You go looking for fingers to point.
To try and make sense of it.
To try and make sense of it.
And there's been so much division.
And there's been so much division.
So much hatred.
So much hatred.
So much anger.
So much anger.
People taking it out on each other.
People taking it out on each other.
Pointing fingers.
Pointing fingers.
Blaming other people.
Blaming other people.
All the election angst.
All the
election angst.
Election angst.
Yeah, well, all the struggles in the States.
All the struggle. Oh, election. Okay.
Yeah. And everything that's brought up.
And everything that's brought up.
I've really felt these things.
I've really felt these things.
Whether I've had to live through it.
Whether I've had to live through it.
Or watch it from afar.
Or watch it from afar.
It feels like the world is in such a state.
It feels like the world is in such a state.
And that people are handling things so badly.
And that people are handling things so badly.
And I've handled some things well.
And I've handled some things well.
And other things not so well.
And other things not so well.
And it's been hard.
And it's been hard.
Maybe I've been isolated.
Maybe I've been isolated.
I haven't been able to see my family and friends.
I haven't been able to see my family and friends.
And I've been out of touch.
And I've been out of touch.
And that's really hard.
That's really hard.
And then my own personal challenges.
And then my own personal challenges.
So many changes this year.
So many changes this year.
And I've had to break through my limits.
And I've had to break through my limits.
Maybe around becoming more visible.
Be more visible.
Or showing up in a different way.
Showing up in a different way.
And that's really difficult.
And that's really difficult.
I have my identity.
I have my identity.
And changing it in this way.
And changing it in this way.
Is really hard.
Is really hard.
All the insecurity I feel.
All the insecurity I feel.
Whether I'm trying to play bigger.
Whether I'm trying to play bigger.
Or whether I'm just trying to keep going.
Or whether I'm just trying to keep going.
There have been so many moments.
There have been so many moments.
When I've been afraid and insecure.
When I've been afraid and insecure.
And I can really feel it in my body.
And I can really feel it in my body.
And I choose to clear it now.
And I choose to clear it now.
I'm choosing to clear it from my body.
I'm choosing to clear it from my body.
From my energy system.
From my energy system.
And all the way back through this year.
And all the way back through this year.
Clearing these different emotions.
Clearing these different emotions.
The sadness.
The sadness.
The anger.
The anger.
The judgment.
The judgment.
The fear and anxiety.
Fear and anxiety.
Clearing them from my system.
Clearing them from my system.
So I can let them go.
So I can let them go.
And be at peace.
And be at peace.
And show up with a peaceful energy.
And show up with a peaceful energy.
Okay, let's just take a break. Thanks, everyone. That's great. Just take a breath. Okay, see how you're feeling. Okay. I'm going to just check through again. Okay. Is there anything anyone would like to, you can unmute yourself if you'd like to say anything that is kind of holding on, that it'd be good to release, or you know, anything that comes to mind.
Jenny, it's Tina.
Yeah. Hi, Tina.
Hi. I just want to say it was amazing how you were able to include like literally everything that was mentioned in the chat.
Nearly, I didn't get the fires in. Sorry about that. We'll put out fires afterwards. Thanks, Tina. Yeah.
That goes under personal, all the things, all the anxiety. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. All this fear. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. Okay. Anything anyone wants to add for tapping? Yeah, Dana. Hi. Good. You got in. That's great. You're muted, Dana. So on my yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're there.
Hear me now. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for letting me join. I wasn't sure if it was rude to come in too late.
Not rude at all. No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Just what's coming to mind now is a feeling of guilt, or possibly a feeling of not knowing what can I do to help this situation that we're in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does anyone else just stick a hand up if anyone resonates with that? Yeah, okay, there's a few nods. Let's do it. Yeah, thank you for that. That's great. So let's do a little round. I don't know, Dana, would you like to tap with me on this? Let's just do a couple of minutes just tapping on, yeah, that kind of guilt. Maybe this, yeah, okay, I'm with you. All right, so even though I feel all this guilt.
Even though I feel all this guilt.
Because here I am.
Because here I am.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I have Zoom.
I have Zoom.
And I'm doing all right.
And I'm doing all right.
And I know there are so many people.
And I know there's so many people
who are really struggling right now.
Who are really struggling right now.
And so many times I ask myself.
So many times I ask myself.
Should I be doing more?
Should I be doing more?
And I feel all this guilt.
And I feel all this guilt.
Mm-hmm. And even though I feel all this guilt.
Even though I feel all this guilt.
I love and honor myself completely.
I love and honor myself completely.
Even though I feel all this guilt.
No, I feel all this guilt.
I deeply and completely.
I deeply and completely.
Love, honor, and accept myself.
Love, honor, and accept myself.
All right, let's go on the points. Okay, all this guilt.
This guilt.
All this guilt I'm feeling.
All this guilt I'm feeling.
Because although it has been tough for me.
Because although it has been tough for me.
And maybe I've even lost someone I love.
And maybe I've even lost someone I loved.
Sometimes I think.
Sometimes I think.
There's so many people.
That there are so many people.
Who've really got it harder than me.
Who've really got it harder than me.
And am I doing enough?
And am I doing enough?
How come I got so lucky?
How come I got so lucky?
I still have somewhere to live.
I still have somewhere to live.
I have food to eat.
I have food to eat.
Mm-hmm. I even get to use the internet.
Even get to use the internet.
So I can stay in touch.
So I can stay in touch.
All this guilt that I feel.
All this guilt that I feel.
Mm-hmm. All this guilt.
This guilt.
Because I don't know what else to do.
Because I don't know what else to do.
Sometimes I think.
Sometimes I think.
I should be doing so much more.
I should be doing so much more.
Mm-hmm. And I have all this guilt.
And I have all this guilt.
How did I get so lucky?
How did I get so lucky?
Why are there other people?
Why are there other people
who are suffering so much?
Suffering so much?
All this guilt.
This guilt.
All this guilt in my energy system.
This guilt in my energy system.
I really feel it.
I really feel it.
Because at the end of the day, I'm okay.
Because at the end of the day, I'm okay.
There have been many challenges.
There have been many challenges.
But I have people around me.
But I have people around me.
I do have support.
I do have support.
And I feel guilt and sadness.
And sadness.
For all the people who don't.
For all the people
who don't.
Who don't.
Yeah, all this guilt.
All this guilt.
All this sadness.
Sadness.
I'm really acknowledging it.
Really acknowledging it.
Because it is there.
Because it is there.
I do feel it.
Do feel it.
And I'm also allowing myself.
I'm also allowing myself
to choose the energy I put out in the world.
To use the energy I put out to the world.
Yeah, and choose the energy.
Choose the energy to put out to the world.
Perhaps there's a more healthy energy.
Perhaps there's a more healthy energy
that I can put out there.
That I can put out there.
Allowing myself to be at peace.
Allowing myself to be at peace.
Allowing myself to be open.
Allowing myself to be open.
To ways I can help.
To ways I can help.
And if I can't do anything practical.
And if I can't do anything practical.
On an energetic level.
On an energetic level.
I choose to raise the vibe of the planet.
I choose to raise the vibe of the planet.
I choose to send out love.
I choose to send out love.
Instead of guilt.
Instead of guilt.
I'm sending out love.
I'm sending out love.
Instead of sadness.
Instead of sadness.
I choose to send comfort.
I choose to send comfort.
Letting go of this guilt.
Letting go of this guilt.
It doesn't mean I won't do anything.
Doesn't mean I won't do anything.
But I choose to act from love.
But I choose to act from love.
Instead of from this guilt.
Instead of from this guilt.
And I choose to forgive myself.
And I choose to forgive myself.
Forgive myself for having so much.
Forgive myself for having so much.
Forgive myself for being okay.
Forgive myself for being okay.
When other people aren't.
When other people aren't.
Letting go of this guilt.
Go of this guilt.
I'm processing it.
Processing it.
It's okay to let it go.
It's okay to let it go.
It's okay to feel happy even.
It's okay to feel happy even.
So I can spread happiness.
So I can spread happiness.
Rather than guilt and sadness.
Rather than guilt and sadness.
And I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
And I allow myself to feel good.
I allow myself to feel good.
And help other people around me.
And help other people around me.
To feel good as well.
Feel good as well.
All right, okay. And just take a breath, everyone. And let it go. Okay, and a part of me says, oh, it's it's not that easy, but at the same time, I think if we come from a place of feeling okay about ourselves and feeling good about ourselves even, then in fact we can do more good than if we're kind of stuck in the guilt. I don't know if anyone, don't know if that helped at all, or short and sweet, but or if anyone would like to add to that, if anyone has ideas there. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, right, now what we're going to do now is go to the words, okay? Now, what I suggest you do, I'm going to show you some word clouds. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Tina, I was kind of speeding through because I'm aware of the time, okay? So you have to listen back on, slow it down, okay, and listen back. I'm going to share my screen, and I've got a PowerPoint with different word clouds. Now, there's a lot of words, okay? So my idea is to do this. First, we're going to go through it quite fast. And I want you just to look at the words. The first time I won't read them out loud. I'll just let you look at it, have a look at the words. Each kind of word cloud is on a different, if you like, topic. And the last one is random words, because they're words that came to me after I'd after I'd done all the rest. And then I will go back to the beginning, and you can see them again, and I'll read them out. And what I suggest you do, two things. One, any word that kind of jump out at you, some of them are bigger than others, so they'll kind of automatically jump out, but just look at the words. Do any speak to you? Do any of them feel inspiring, or the kind of words that feel into them rather than just intellectually understanding them, and see if any speak to you, and just scribble them down. And the other thing is, if any, there are, I don't know, there's about 14, just to warn you, there's about 14 of these word clouds. If any of them you really like them, tell me afterwards, because then I'll share them with you. I can send you the JPEG. Okay, so I am going to share my screen and pop this on. Let me see. Good. Right. Can everyone see that? You should be able to see that. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Maybe I'll put us just, okay. All right. Let me just see if I can get this working from the beginning. Okay. So I hope everyone can see that all right. Yeah, I can't see you, so I'm just going to have to trust. All right. Okay, so Jenny Clip Coaching, word of the year. Right, on we go. Whoops, or do we? Yes. All right, so what word or words will you choose to guide, inspire, and delight you in 2021? Where do you want to put your focus? And what is your intention for the year to come? So, as I say, read the words, feel into them, and then choose. And as I say, just scribble a few down, and then we'll be kind of going. All right, so the first one we've got is grounded. I'll put that at the top, sorry. Well, all right, so we've got, just for the moment, I won't talk, just have a look. I hope everyone can see these. All right, going to the next one. This time around, I'm going to go quick. All right. Okay, next one. And the next one. Another one. It's one of my favorites. This one. All right. Just a couple more. I think this is the second to last, something like that, I think. And last but not least, all right, now for the moment, I'm going to come out of that and stop sharing. Okay, let me just see the gallery. Now, we're going to have another look at them, okay, because I know that was, whoa, crazy word searches, all right? But does anyone want to say anything before I go through it again? And I'll take this time through, I will read them out as well, so that, because obviously, you know, there's a lot of, I was showing it to my sister today, she said, but they're all repeated. I think I'll choose one for each week. Oh, Eliana, I think that might be, yeah, that'd be great. There's certainly 52 there. Okay, anyone want to say anything before I go back in there?
I just think it was interesting that I thought, well, how are we ever going to do that because there's repetitions and this, but actually I found that there were pages that related more than others. So I'm curious to see second time, and I'm interested if that happened to other people as well.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I definitely get different energy. Yeah, expand. I think there's definitely going to be words there that you have that I didn't think of. All right, I thought of as many as I could, but of course it's not the entire English dictionary. But no, I'm just reading. Tina was saying expand, and then I probably don't have. Yeah. Feel as you do it, feel the energy of each one as well. Yeah, there's different things going on there. So let's do it once again. Okay, and this time I'm going to, I'll read them, okay, so that you, sorry, stop misbehaving. Hang on. And if anyone, you know, if you've got any comments, I can't see you, but anyone, just unmute yourself and talk, okay? It doesn't have to be done in total silence. Here we go. All right, let's try again. Come on, slideshow, behave. Okay, so it doesn't want to do it. Why not? Sorry. Okay, well, I'm just going to do, I don't know why it won't work. We'll just do it like this. Okay, so there. Right, so again, read, feel, choose. All right, so this first one, I want to see if I can get it on the current side. No, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, so I'm going to read these words, all right? So we've got grounded, safety, vulnerable, connection, confidence, fearless. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see if it's going to make me. Oh, geez. Sorry, that wasn't my turn. Okay, next one. And anyone, if you need me to go slower, shout, okay? Unmute yourself and give me a screen. All right, so this one, joy, love. Oh, no, yes, love's there. Bliss, content. And of course, you're going to have contented or contentment. You can change the words around. Serenity, calm, happiness, glorious. Okay, that's those ones. All right, the next one is more about, yeah, showing up in the world. So third chakra sort of stuff. Success, thrive, challenge, focus, empowered, commit, serve, conquer, opportunity. Alrighty. And the next one's all about, yeah, growing, blooming. So we have bloom, embrace, transform, flourish, grow, maybe I said that before, renew, create, explore, and reach. Okay, next one. Again, let me know if I'm going too fast. Resilience, strength, fearless, courage, brave, adaptable, flexible, resolution, and tenacity. All right, so if any of those words speak to you. Okay, magic. So we have magic, miracles, intuition, inspiration, and inspire, intention, synchronicity, extraordinary. Is that in there? Yeah, it is. And awesome. Because I always think of awesome from the word awe, which is, you know, so. Okay, next one. Compassion, freedom, tolerance, forgive, peace, listen, compromise, and acceptance. Right, the next one is flow. So we have flow, ease, simplify, yes, celebrate, fun, playful, sparkle, shine, and dance. Okay, so now we have the wellness one. Vitality, energy, wellness, abundance, health, breathe, balance, fitness, and well-being. We've got 3 more. Right, gratitude, thank you, appreciate, treasure, acknowledge, respect, know, and cherish. Vision. Yeah, this was the random one, I think. Vision, alignment, passion, impact, leader, mastery, thrive. I think that's come snuck in twice, hasn't it? Expansion, powerful, freedom, radiant, and rapport. And finally, love. So we have love, joy, bliss, content, serenity, calm, happiness, harmony. That's one I'm going to choose, I think. Glorious. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, glorious. And that's it in there. Okay. So maybe you've decided, maybe you haven't. Remember, if you want any of them, to let me know. Just if anyone wants, I don't know if I can see the chat. I'm gonna stop sharing. Does anyone want me to do just one last whiz through to see if there's any, or are you okay? Maybe you're okay? Yeah, okay, all right. So, you wrote down 24 words. 16. This is a disaster, isn't it? Let's face it. You're gonna have to. Okay, so 5. Well done, Judy. It's doing better than everyone else. Oh my God. They're nice words, aren't they? Okay, so I don't use them. I have 52. Okay. Which is great, you know, let's go. What I would suggest you do, net of 40, Sonia, for heaven's sake, just got more. I think that's very funny. So what I would suggest everyone does is sit with them. I think it's very hard to choose, especially, I mean, there's such fabulous words, but start to ask yourself, you know, what is my focus for next year? And maybe in different parts of your life as well. So in your, obviously your career, your finances, your relationship, your contribution, your energy that you want to put out to the world, what you're aspiring to, what you would like to let go of, or how you would like to feel. So, you know, and of course there's many other, so just decide which ones are really speaking to me and share them. And what I'll do, I'll give you a few days and then I will share another post in, you know, maybe at the weekend. Let me write this down so I don't forget. I'll share a post on Facebook, and I'll do an email as well. And I would love it if you know, let me know, maybe not all 40, but 2 or 3 or 4 that you've, let's say maximum 4, otherwise I'll go insane, okay? That really are speaking to you, okay? And also let me know which, if you would like me to share one of the word clouds with you, 1 or 2, then let me know as well. Do you want me just to do a quick run through so you see the numbers of the word clouds? Would that be helpful? Or no, you got them? Yes, Cara? All right, you know what? I'm just going to do a really fast. So get your numbers going. All right, let's go. Okay, so just fast.
Actually, Jenny, if you just show, if we just see what's going on the left side of the screen, we can see the numbers.
Yeah, exactly. You can see number 4. This is 4, 5. Okay, I don't know if you can see the left screen. I can, but maybe you can't. That's number 6. Number 7. So these are kind of similar, but have different energy, wouldn't you say? I think, you know, it's nice. And this one, number 8. Number 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Okay, and just so you know, I did these this morning. There's this thing, it's called wordart.com, completely free, one of these fantastic online resources that you think, oh my God, how can they do everything for free? And they do. And so you just type your words in and then they come up with these amazing word clouds, which I think are beautiful. All right, so that's your homework. everybody to send me in the next, 2 or 3 days, send me, or 4 days, send me your words, and then I'll make a post about it. All right. And maybe I'll make a word cloud with everyone's, what came up for everyone. And I will, yeah, bye, Camilla. Thanks for being here. And thank you for echoing me. That was great. So, and yeah, so just, I mean, pretty much, I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions or comments or thoughts or anything? That'd be great.
Ciao, Jenny.
Hi,
It's
Jenny.
Tony.
Bye-bye. Nice to see you, Tony. To see your beautiful picture.
Well, I was going to ask a question, Jenny.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was planning to shout you out in mindfulness of singing, but obviously it's nighttime there. I've missed it. Was this recorded or something that you're going? Okay.
It's recorded. Yeah, it's on and it's recording, so I can share the recording with. So if anyone wants to have the recording, I'll share the recording with everyone was here, and then if anyone else asks me, I'll share it as well. All right. Okay, so you can look back. All right. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me, and I'm wishing everyone a really, really happy New Year. I mean, New Year's Eve. Have fun, and I will see you all in the new year. Okay. All right. I'll just stick around in case anyone wants to say anything to me, but you've now officially let out of school. Okay. And I'm going to turn the recording off. Okay.